A single dad worth millions disguised himself as a taxi driver, just to see what his daughter really thought of him. But when she stepped into the car and confessed her deepest pain, he couldn't hold back his tears. And what happened after changed both their lives forever. Ethan Hale wasn't just any millionaire. He was a self-made single father who had built his empire brick by brick after losing his wife tragically young. People admired him, called him a genius, a titan of business. But behind the glass walls of his office, he carried a truth no one saw. He was terrified of losing his daughter, Lily. She was all he had left, his reason for living. But while he gave her everything money could buy, he feared he had given her nothing she truly needed. As Lily grew into her teenage years, Ethan noticed a wall forming between them. She smiled for photographs, wore designer clothes, attended the best schools, but behind her eyes was a sadness he couldn't reach. Every time he tried to talk, she shut down. Every time he offered gifts, she seemed unimpressed. The truth was, Ethan didn't know his daughter anymore. And deep inside, he was haunted by a question. If I lost everything today, would she still love me? One sleepless night, Ethan remembered the disguise he used in his youth, when he drove cabs to survive. And suddenly, an idea sparked. What if he went back to being a taxi driver? Not for money, but for answers. He would hide in plain sight. He would listen. He would discover how his daughter truly felt without her knowing it. And so the next day, he rented a beat-up yellow taxi, put on old clothes, a faded cap, and glasses. Ethan Hale, the millionaire, disappeared. And Sam, the taxi driver, was reborn. That evening, Lily booked the ride to meet her friends. When she slid into the back seat, she barely looked up. Her headphones were in, her phone in hand. To her, he was just another driver. Ethan's heart twisted. His daughter, his only child, didn't even recognize the sound of his voice. After a long silence, he asked softly, "Rough day?" She sighed. "Every day feels rough lately." He wanted to comfort her, instead he played along. "What makes it so rough?" And her answer shattered him. "You know, people think I'm lucky, that I have this perfect life because my dad's rich. But the truth? I feel like I don't have a dad at all." Ethan's chest tightened. Lily stared at the rain outside. "Ever since Mom died, he's been married to his work. Always gone. Always too busy. I live in a mansion, but I've never felt more alone." Her voice cracked. "Sometimes I'd trade every car, every dollar, every designer thing, just to sit at the dinner table with him again. Just once." Ethan's vision blurred with tears. The fortune he thought would protect her had cost him his daughter's happiness. But then she whispered something that broke him completely. "Tomorrow's my birthday, but he'll forget. He always does. I don't care about gifts. I don't care about money. I just wish he'd tell me he loves me." Ethan's hands trembled on the wheel. His throat closed. His daughter thought he didn't love her. His little girl believed she was invisible to him. The fortune he thought would protect her had left her starved for love. When they reached the mansion, Ethan couldn't take it anymore. He stopped the car, turned slowly, and with shaking hands pulled off his cap and glasses. "Lily, it's me." She froze, her phone slipping from her hands. "Dad?" Tears streamed down his face. "I heard everything. And you're right. I failed you. I thought money could heal our pain, but all it did was build walls between us. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I love you more than anything, and I forgot to show it." Lily's eyes filled with tears. She leaned forward, whispering, "Dad, I never wanted your money. I just wanted you." They held each other in the back of that taxi, sobbing. For the first time in years, they weren't millionaire and heiress. They were just father and daughter, broken and healing. That night, Ethan made a promise to his daughter and to himself. Never again would business steal his family. The next day, Lily awoke to a smell she hadn't known since childhood. Pancakes, sizzling in the kitchen. Chocolate chip, her favorite. She rushed downstairs to find her dad in an apron, nervously flipping pancakes. "Happy birthday, princess," he said softly. Her eyes filled with tears. For once, there wasn't a chauffeur, a maid, or a gift-wrapped box. There was just her dad. And for Lily, that was worth more than all the millions in the world. From that day forward, Ethan changed. He still ran his empire, but he never let it run him. He attended her school plays. He sat with her at dinner. He told her stories of her mother, stories he had once buried under work. And slowly, Lily blossomed. The sadness in her eyes faded, replaced by joy. The world still saw Ethan as a millionaire, but Lily saw him as something far greater, her dad. Success isn't measured by the fortune you build, but the love you nurture. A single dad may think working harder means giving more, but sometimes the greatest gift is simply being there. Because one day, money fades, but the memories we create with the ones we love last forever.